guys, before we get started, don't forget to check out Inside the Mech Box on youtube.com. It's under airsplat.com. Also go check out airsplat.com. Got a lot of awesome guns there. So, today I've got another Airsoft review. Today we're checking out the Echo 1 Master Series MP5. Now, let me say right off the bat, this is not a brand new gun. I traded for this. It is lightly used. Did not come with everything it did originally when it was brand new in the box. So this is kind of going to be a little butchered, if you guys are alright with that. But, hey, that's life. This is actually a very, very nice gun. It's very similar to most of Echo 1's other full metal guns. Internals are OEM'd by Cyma, so they are relatively reliable. I have tuned and greased this and corrected the AOE and shimmed it and all that good stuff. It's a very functional gun, has very consistent FPS. I'm kind of surprised. And it's not too heavy. It does have a full metal body, comes with a vertical grip. It was supposed to come with a PEC box, battery, charger, and a cleaning rod, and of course a box. But, like I said, this gun, I got it used, so it didn't come with all those things. It didn't even come with a vertical grip, actually. This is one I had sitting on my parts shelf over there. Aside from everything that's missing, I like it. It's a very comfortable gun, and the big thing about it comes with 2 gearboxes. So, you get gearbox number 1, which is the black shell. It's a regular MP5 gearbox. It shoots about 350 or so. I had it chronoing at about 320 pretty consistently with 2.5s, so right around 350, 360. You also get the red gearbox. This is supposed to shoot about 400, but I had it chronoing about 380 feet per second after it was tuned with .25s. So it's got a very good air seal once you actually get it all tuned up and everything. Now, the red gearbox does have a Echo 1 high torque motor. It does not have the fastest rate of fire in the world, but it does pull the spring very nicely, and you can probably pull a much heavier spring with it. The black gearbox is a standard light gray Chinese motor, and it's not the most powerful thing in the world, but the rate of fire is faster. So this is designed, the stock battery is an 8.4 volt NiCad as far as I know, and you're not going to get the most amazing rate of fire on either gearbox with that. But when you convert the connectors to Deans and you actually get everything shimmed and tuned and everything, you actually get a really good rate of fire. I'm going to run this on a 9.6 volt for a little while and see how it goes. I tried the lower 350 FPS gearbox on a 9.6, and I was getting probably about 16, 17 rounds a second. It was pretty good. This M120 motor is closer to about 13 to 14. A little slower, but then again it's made for an outdoor field kind of style. You're getting a lot higher FPS, probably a little bit more range too. So you guys are probably wondering, magazines? Comes with 2 high capacity magazines. Echo 1 mags have always been pretty good. I own 5 or 6 of them. They just come with a lot of guns, and usually they throw in 2. You end up owning quite a few of these over time if you get MP5s. So let's start with the stock of this gun and move our way forward and kind of see how cool this gun really is. The stock is the standard MP5 3-position retractable stock. It does have the J-style back, so that's kind of nice. The back has a rubber butt plate, so it doesn't really move on your shoulder too much or your gear, whatever you've got there. You can press the tab here to the left, push it inward, and it's a little wobbly because this thing is not brand new. If it's brand new, it should be a little tighter. Press it in again, you can retract it all the way. Just in front of the stock, you have the receiver. Now, this does come with 2 lower receivers, 2 complete gearboxes. All you have to do is push this pin out, take the stock off, and take this pin out, and swap them out. It's really that simple. You just have to watch out for the wiring, which can be a little tedious. It takes some work. On the full stock version of this, there is a full stock version for you guys that want one, if you can find one, since this gun has been out for a while. It is a little easier to swap them out because you don't have the wiring running along the inside of the metal body. Now the selector switch does have safe, semi, and full auto. Safe, semi, and full auto, and it is ambi. You flip it over, you can do it with either hand. It's pretty nice. Mag catching just in front of that, you press that, your mag will fall out. You also have a secondary one here, and the spring on it is pretty light, so you can actually do it relatively easily if you have insanely creepily long fingers. The gun does come with the optics mount here, so you can mount a red dot or a scope or whatever you want on here. Now at the front of the gun, it will come with a vertical grip. It's probably not attached, so you can attach that yourself. does come with a rail system. It is a full metal rail system, and the buffer or the cocking tube and everything is all metal. It's pretty nice. This does not come with a cotter pin here, it comes with a bolt and a screw. So if you want to swap it out, it takes a little bit longer. To adjust the hop up, just pull your bolt back, lock it. Your fake bolt actually pulls back. There's a little lever in here that you can pull or push forward to adjust the hop up. It actually is very responsive, and this gun does come with a Mad Bull blue bucking in it. That's pretty nice. Now the spring on the charging handle is not very powerful. So it just kind of feels like it's clanking around a little bit, but then again, this is not a real MP5. You're probably not going to be doing the MP5 slap too much. Up front, you do have a mini Type Tamiya connector. There's not room inside of the rail system for a battery unless you want to get a very specific lithium polymer battery that might fit. That could work, but I don't recommend running an 11.1 volt battery on this gun. It is supposed to come with a PEC box, but because I got this gun used, it does not come with a PEC box. The flash hider on the gun is metal. You can remove it, but I really hate removing these, so I'm going to pass on that right now. The front sight is non-adjustable, but the rear sight is, and mine is a little cracked right now. So I'm going to be using the large aperture for a while, unless I get a dot sight. So, in my opinion, the Echo 1 MP5 Master Series is actually a very good platform. Now, we're not going to be doing any internal stuff on this thing, because really a lot of the Echo 1 MP5s are internally the same. They're all CIMA, OEM'd. They all have very similar internals. The only difference between the two gearboxes really is the motor and the spring. Nothing else. They're all identical, except for the color, of course. Overall, these are very good guns. The range on them, the accuracy is very good for an MP5. So, hey, if you can find one of these run about $310 last check. They are very good guns. Go try one out. They're a lot of fun. This is with the Field 400 FPS gearbox. Let's see how close it is to 400 FPS. Alright, so it's pretty close to 400 FPS. Had a few that were 380. Most of them were right around the 400 mark though. Now with the CQB gearbox. As you can see, this gearbox shoots really close to 360, which is over the wanted 350 limit. A lot of places in Washington here have a 330 FPS limit, so even 350 is not going to be, adequate for that. You guys might want to drop a lighter power spring in this gearbox if you want it to be the lower FPS. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out Inside the Mech Box on airsoft.com on youtube.com. A lot of really cool stuff there. Just got the new Echo 1 SOB1 review up. A lot of cool gameplay in that too. You get to check out the internals firsthand. They're actually almost identical to this gun. So go check that out. Thanks for watching. I'm Prodigy from Airsoft Team Kilo23. Take care, guys.